Hey friends, I am popping on here today to go over how I attach my safety eyes. So there's always lots and lots of questions in the various forums I'm on, the different groups and communities about how individuals attach their safety eyes. So this is just one option. This is how I choose to do it. I have had some safety eyes pop out of the stitches, most notably those that are in a bulkier yarn with larger hook sizes. They create larger gaps between, and some of those are easier to pull out. So this is something that I chose to do. I have seen others use a variety of other materials to secure their safety eyes, but I just wanted to go through and show what I choose to do. This is the head of a turtle. Turtles are one of my favorites. So I am going to show you how I attach them here. A little bit later in the day than what I was planning on. I had some patient issues, some safety issues, and it's been a day of patient care. But this is why I do it, and hopefully I'm making a difference for these individuals. So for my turtle, it goes into between rows 5 and 6 or 6 and 7 or something like that. This is Big Twist Posh, and I use a size 5 hook for this. So and then I drop my eyes, pardon me. Putting the eyes in, I choose the placement. So one eye, then the second eye. So that looks fairly good for my turtle there. And then I flip him inside out. And so now I've got the 2 points on the sides. And from there, I use strips of felt. So I have teeny tiny little holes, little slits that I have cut in my felt. And I put that over the end of the eye. So from there, I can take my back and put it there. This is the end of a screwdriver. This is you can put in various bits. This is actually from a Ring doorbell camera. Ta-da! Not sponsored, but they're welcome to. And so I use that to push the backs on for my eyeballs. And so then this loops around and goes to the other side. So you have to make sure that your strip of felt is long enough to stretch between the two of them. So here's back number 2. I put, see if I can do this. This goes directly on here. It goes into that opening and it snaps on together. So then when I flip this back out, my eyeballs are there, and I have the little bit of felt inside that stretches between them, and that keeps it from pulling forward because there is so much more mass on the back that it doesn't just slip through the stitches. So that is how I do my eyes. Certainly for those people who choose to do extra stitches and all that kind of stuff, the felt can make some of those accents a little bit more complicated, but it's not impossible. You can still get your needle in there, you can still pull the accent thread very tight and do it very nicely. But I have found that in my 4-ish years of doing it this way, that these have been very secure for me, and as long as there's no defects in the backs or anything like that, it works very well. Most of the times, any of the defects in the back, I do figure that out as I'm pushing it on. Either it doesn't click correctly or something is different on that inner cut that doesn't secure it properly. So I do tend to kind of tug on it a little bit, pull at the felt, see if it pops back off. But otherwise, I haven't had any eyes pop off that have had secure clicks on with the felt behind. So hopefully this helps individuals that are struggling with how to affix their eyes, and certainly if you've got questions or things that you want tutorials or answers on, feel free to reach out. I would love to have a conversation with you, chit chat, and we can go over more in depth at that time. You guys take care.